Okay, so this is a quick guide as of July 2021. I think that's the current year, on how to create the best USB boot drive if you want to do multiple different install options or live CDs on a single boot drive. So the first thing you need obviously is a blank USB drive. If you already have a USB drive you want to use, make sure you copy all the data off of it first that you need, because doing this will wipe that drive. So you've been warned. The tool we're going to use is called Ventoy. It's relatively new. By relatively new, meaning I just heard of it a couple months ago. And I've been using it a lot for both work and personal, and it is pretty great. So the first thing you want to do is go to Ventoy's website. It's just ventoy.net. You can read about it all you want here. Their tested ISOs will tell you which ones that they know that works, which is usually pretty much everything you want to do. There are some cases where it might not be in there. But you just go under the downloads and hit either the Windows or Linux, depending on which one you're using. Of course, obviously we use Windows, and I've already downloaded it here. So yeah, you just go to releases and download it. So we've done that already. You simply extract it, you drag and drop it out, and then open up the directory. So then from there you just double click on the Ventoy to disk. It'll give you a warning. It may give you a warning that it's a hazardous file, and you need to give it permissions to run anyway. So yeah, I've used it quite a bit, and I haven't had any problems with it. So that's not a guarantee that it is safe, but I haven't had an issue. And the reason why it's giving that warning is because it's going to create a master boot record. So and when you run it, it'll tell you which disk you're going to use. Currently mine's H. It'll tell you which version is currently installed, yeah, here it is. Nope. This is where the current version, and then this one is the version of this executable file. So I believe if you've got a new version here, it'll say like 1048 or something along those lines, and you got 4.6, you can hit the update and it'll install this right on the drive without redoing it. I think. I haven't done it yet, so yeah, read the instructions before you do that. So select the drive. You can refresh the drives here if you put one in after you loaded it, and then just hit install. It'll give you a warning, all data will be lost, like I told you earlier, and it'll give you another warning just in case you missed the first warning, and then my warning too. And it'll wipe the drive, install the boot record on it. And let me get this out of the way. Oh, okay. Oh, I got so much stuff on here. Let me find the right one. Okay, there it is. So it'll tell you it's all been done. Great, yes. Close that. And we don't need this directory any longer. So now we got this. It's just a blank drive now, right? So what we want to do is open up our ISOs, and I've got a lot prepared here. Clonezilla, Komodo, Elementary, Live CD, the Windows 7 install. I can't remember what FD Live is. Rescue disk, DOS, yes, DOS. Ubuntu server, another virus, and Windows 10. I don't think I've put any live CDs on here, like Hirons, or I think it's Sergi's. Sergi's is the new one. I can't remember what it's called. I might do a video on that later. But all you do is, we're just going to pick one here. Windows 10 is probably what a lot of you want to use, so you just drag and drop it. Oh, USB 2 drive. You do want to use a USB 3 drive if you have one. It really speeds us up. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pause it, and then I'm going to put all these ISOs on the drive, and I will come back and hook it up to my Dell and show you what it does. Pretty simple. Okay, and now we're back. So what I did find a quick download of the Hiren's boot CD. I just dropped it on there as well so we can see that it does work without too much of an issue. So this is the system. It's just a regular old Dell that I'm going to reboot here. Now the Windows 7 Ultimate is one I installed off of a similar USB drive. So yes, we know it works. I don't have my mouse here, so I'm just going to push and hold and shut it off here. And hope the capture card comes back okay. Okay, now it's shut off. Let's turn it back on. And now your computer might be a little different, but on these Dells, if you tap F12 when it's booting, it'll give you the boot menu. Most PCs are F12, but I've also seen the older ones are just delete. So once you get there, you just select. Now, see here, some of these images do not work on UEFI, but if you use the legacy boot, I think all of them work. Now, that's the only problem with that is when you're installing an OS. So learn more about UEFI before you mess around with that too much. So we're going to select the legacy, and now we have the Ventoy menu. Now I'm working on a USB drive that I might be not really selling, but yeah, basically selling. I'll buy the drives and install a custom menu and all that fun stuff, and I might sell them for almost the cost of the drive. Or maybe if you send me one, I'll do it for you. But whatever. That's a whole different topic that I haven't decided if we're going to do anything about that. So you have all these ISO options here. I'm just going to go ahead and boot right into the... you know what? I don't think the MS-DOS actually works. I think this one will, though. Let's find out. Yep, it's FreeDOS. And it should... Yeah, there's no CD drive, blah, blah, blah. And eventually it should come up and give me a DOS command prompt. Yep, there we go. And it should work just fine. Pretty simple. Yep, so I think there's a reboot command here. Yep. And we'll just do the F12 again, just showing you the few things that work here. I mean, once you get to this point, it's all you have to do is remember which ISO is associated with which app. Now, obviously my Windows 10 here. I didn't put Windows 7 on here just because I wanted to save some time. This USB 2 drive is crazy slow. Clonezilla. Yep. Boots right up, and all it does is, I don't know if you ever heard of Clonezilla, but it just helps you clone your hard drives. So I don't think this will work. I don't even know if I have any hard drives installed on this PC. Yeah. Let's see if it does anything here. We'll give it a moment. And there we go. So if you ever used Grub, it's pretty much like that. So I'm not going to go through this simply because, like I said, I don't think I have any drives installed. We'll just open up the Hirons. Yeah, if you're looking for a actual repair option, the Hirons is probably the best. It gives you almost all these utilities. Excuse me, almost all of these utilities built in. So, but the Komodo Rescue Disk seems to work. The Elementary Live, we'll boot into that after the Hirons. There's another antivirus. I can't remember what KRD is. I think it's Caspery's Rescue Disk. I have no idea what VBA is. ESET has one too. ESET seems to be the best out of the ones I used. Okay, so where's Hiron? Hiron boot CD. Now the Hiron's boot CD, it hasn't been updated since 2018. Last time I looked anyway. So it's probably not the one you want to use. But still it works. It's compatible with everything I've tried out there. The new one is that Sergey, I think it is. I believe it's Russian, but it has an English version as well, and it has most of the same things that Hiron has, except for updated apps. So yeah, get that one if you can. I believe it's pretty much twice the size of a download. I think it's around 3 gig. Hiron's is, let's see, let me look. And of course, I didn't put it in the same place. I believe it's about 1.5 gig. So yeah. And we're loading. And this is the USB 2 portion. It takes a while. Like I said, it's 1.5 gigs, or the free DOS I believe is 16 meg, and the Clonezilla I think is less than 100. So, yeah, this takes a little bit longer. Clonezilla's almost half a gig. And the Hiron and both the Hiron and the Sergey, they are based on Windows PE, so you get a familiar Windows interface if you like that sort of thing. Okay, so here we go. Oops, I don't have a mouse installed on this computer, but I believe the Windows keys still work the way they're supposed to. Yep. And it's pretty familiar. A lot of it looks like Windows 7, but it's really based on Windows 10, I believe. So let's quick overview of some of the tools. Of course, you got your accessibility, the normal accessories, notepad, calculator, disk management. The disk management works pretty good. I've used that before, but you probably want to go ahead and use different ones. Again, some of the normal Windows stuff. Hard disk tools are the ones I use most to both recover data and destroy data. If you want to destroy data, you go into the partition tools, and you basically, there's pretty much, you want to do this one, the macro writ, I think. On the new version of the Sergey's, there's many other options to choose from. So in that one, you just pretty much pick the one you want. Network, pretty much all you would expect. Security. Now, this one, the Lays soft, will help you recover some passwords if you've forgotten, or if you're a technician and you're getting a system in that needs the admin rights. Sometimes it'll allow you to pull those up. Not all the time, but sometimes. Let's see. Yep. There I don't know if it's on this one or if it's on the other one. I'm not seeing it here. You know what? I think I might not have downloaded the full version of this because there's a lot of options that look to be missing. Yeah. Maybe they were removed recently and I didn't notice. But yeah, there's a lot of options in here that you can use. I don't think I put dban on here. Dban is also another one that allows you to wipe your disk. Did it shut down? Oh, there it goes. That allows you to wipe your drive with DoD standards, and if you really need to destroy your data on the hard drive, that's something you want to do. There's some apps in like the Windows PE there I showed you that also allow you to do similar. Okay, and we'll load. We're not going to do the Windows 10 setup one because that'll take a while, but we'll just load in elementary. There's also the one I think, oh, I forgot the name of it, Linux Tails, I believe, and it is a privacy-based live CD for pretty much situations like this. If you're looking to be more private, that's the one you want to do. It doesn't store any data. You know, I believe it has Tor pre-installed. And we'll just go to try. And there we go. We got a booted live CD into elementary OS. And it looks a lot like a Mac, but it works basically the same. Yep. So that's it. The Ventoy is currently, in my opinion, the best USB boot option. It's fast and set up. You just drag and drop the ISOs right into the directory, and when you boot onto the drive, it'll find them automatically. And like I said, you can do certain menus. I think I have one here somewhere that I might go ahead and show you in a later video where I totally customized it basically for a site I've never really worked on, but it's just what I did because I thought it would be cool. But yeah, Ventoy, get it. If you're a technician, it is perfect for you. It is easy to use. You can put whatever you want on there on the fly, and you'll want to use a USB 3 drive for your sanity. Yeah, do that. All right, if there's any questions or whatever, go ahead and drop them in the comments. I'll see what I can do. I will mostly be putting this onto Odysee for reasons hopefully everyone knows, but I'll also put it up on YouTube just because that's where the most reach is. All right, thank you very much and have a good one.